Now I've cut the cross beams with the half lap joints. Next thing to do is to cut some grooves into the table legs to receive those half lap joints. But first what I want to do is I want to take the edge off these legs so that I lose this groove here. This is nowhere near finished, but I thought I'd just show you what it looks like, the basic idea. So those cross pieces I cut the notches into, I'll screw those in just there. The table part of it is actually going to rest on, I'm going to build a frame at the top as well for the table to rest on. And then we have the tabletop itself that needs to be sanded down and stained and protected a little bit, but it's looking good so far. Everything seems to be quite straight. It's not wobbly as such. I still need to put a beam here that goes directly across, but that's not going to be too bad. I'm going to cut another notch in these cross pieces so that that can receive the beam. So this is what the frame looks like without the tabletop. I cut notches in the long beam on either end and slotted those into notches that were in the cross beams. So what's going to happen is these beams are going to get screwed into the legs, and this is going to either just sit in there, or I may put a screw in just to secure it. I don't think I necessarily need it, but we'll find out. And this should give it some support along the length. Now again, I'm going to put a frame at the top that sits on here, then the table will sit on top of that frame. It's going to be quite a heavy table, so it should be sturdy. One thing I did see was that the table top was a little wobbly, and I need to work out what that is. I may have to put some braces in at a diagonal just to keep it secure, but we'll see what happens. But all in all, I'm quite pleased with it so far. I have to finish for tonight because it's getting dark and the wood's starting to get a bit damp with the dew, so I need to take this apart and store it, dry it out a bit, and then we can start again tomorrow.